Did you guys hear Purdy's having he could be having Tommy John surgery on the UCL?
Yeah, I think he
I did.
is. I think he
I
is.
didn't hear it was Tommy John surgery, but I knew he tore his UCL. Is
There
it the same surgery?
yeah, he
Huh.
he might be able to avoid it. I think I read a report saying he might be able to avoid it, but I don't think he will be able to. But Tommy John surgery is like bad.
What is
That's
Tommy John
Yeah.
surgery?
it. Baseball players get it. Um,
Yeah, it's a pitcher. It's a pitcher surgery.
Was
yeah,
Tommy John a pitcher?
Yeah, he was just like the first guy
yes,
to get it. Basically,
So the
my very
surgery was
rough
named after
understand.
a famous pitcher?
yes.
Yeah, here's
That's got to be
my
some sort of
I've
bad
done.
luck.
Here's my I've done no research on this, but I vaguely heard about this one time. Description of Tommy John surgery. Basically, they take like a ligament from your wrist or something and replace it with the ligament in your elbow
Ooh,
because that's essentially what they do, I believe. If I'm totally wrong, don't quote me, but like essentially it's like elbow
Using a
ligament
grafted
surgery.
tendon to replace the damaged ligament. The surgery begins with an incision on the inside of the elbow joint, and a healthy tendon is harvested from another area of the patient's body, or a
Oh,
donated
there you
tendon
go.
is repaired. Yeah, so you were, yeah.
Yeah, so not selling the
hmm,
wrist, I guess, but yeah. Anyways, but it's like a
interesting.
for pitchers, it's like a 12-month recovery time.
For him, it's going to be 6.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he'll be. What do you like? What do you do if you're the Niners this year? Do you roll with Purdy and Lance?
I think you stick with Purdy and you probably sign some random third stringer because like assuming it's 6 months, he'll still be ready for like August.
Yeah,
Sure. And I'm hearing, I heard a report that Lance is going to be at 100% for OTAs. So
Yeah, so you probably maybe you sign like some old journeyman guy to be your third stringer just in case one of them isn't ready.
like a Nick
But like,
Foles.
yeah, or like whatever, like a Chris Streveler.
Yeah. A Josh Johnson.
that's
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly.
They already have
Maybe they keep
him.
Josh Johnson. But yeah, I think they'll be fine next year at quarterback. I wouldn't be too worried. It just sucks though that they didn't really get to play at this game, and
I
not that they
know.
necessarily would have won if Purdy stayed healthy. They were already down, I'm pretty sure. But
I was
like,
I was about to say
still
that. I
sucks.
don't
Yeah,
even
he
if
hurt on
Purdy
like the
was
fifth
healthy that
play.
game, I don't think they would have won that game.
No, no, they would not
We
have.
don't
When did
know.
Purdy go down?
Like
Hit
the
the fifth
fifth
play of the
play,
game.
he
Was,
threw
was it that
four
early?
passes. Yeah, he threw
Yeah.
four passes.
Why did I think it was? Why did I think it was later?
I don't know.
No,
It
he
was like
also
the
threw
right at the start.
Nate, he also threw one after he got injured though. Like he did throw like a dump shovel pass to McCaffrey. So I think it was actually the fourth play. I think they got a first down, and then on the third down, like they got a first down on the first play of the game, and then
Mhm.
on the third down of like the next moving the chains is when he got hurt.
Oh yeah, so he didn't even play the second drive. For some reason I thought it was in like the second quarter,
No, it was like
but
right
no,
at the
I'm dumb.
beginning. Box score
I watched
says
this game
he's
too.
four. Box score, yeah. Box score says he's 4 for 4
Brilliant day.
for passing. Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
I mean,
what a phenomenal record this rookie Mr. Irrelevant quarterback has.
Hit
He's the
he
GOAT on paper. If you look at just his stats,
he's the on paper goat.
he's the on paper GOAT. He really is.
He might be the greatest all time in terms of like career completion percentage or something like that.
Maybe
'Cause, like,
he probably is.
no, he
I
just
wouldn't
doesn't
be
miss
shocked if he's
throws.
up there. Well, that's my point. Is like he's also never had like a quote unquote bad game. Like he just hasn't had like
Yeah.
sample size, obviously.
I
Yeah.
think though
Uh,
if I think that with that stat, like the career completion percentage, don't they have to do it by like a minimum of like 50 games?
yeah, no, that's my point. Like
Yeah.
you know, he's played like 6 or 7 total football games. Like it doesn't really count, but
Yeah. He's 7-1 now, I guess, technically.
yeah, it just I was so excited for this Niners Eagles game,
I thought this was
and
gonna
it
be a
sucks.
dogfight. Like
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna. Even Fred Warner hurt himself on the first like drive of the game.
Wasn't
have you seen
Bosa
Nick
hurt for a little bit too? Like I remember
Bosa
I
got
was watching.
Bosa got
Yeah.
kicked in the side of the leg on a punt
Yeah.
return. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Weird.
3 of their top guys were hurt within like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean Bosa still played. He was just got like bloodied up or something from the cleat.
Yeah, he was
That just
fine,
bad
but
luck.
yeah, he's a beast. He's a
At
beast.
that
It doesn't even matter.
and Christian McCaffrey was the only reason why they didn't have 0 points in this game. Like his touchdown
Oh, that
run,
one run.
that
Oh
was
my
an
God.
angry run.
Jesus. That was not even a crisp, like, not that Christian McCaffrey can't break tackles, but like that was a Derrick Henry kind of run, not a McCaffrey kind of run.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Like that was okay, everybody hop on my back. We are scoring here.
I think we're like now that we're seeing Christian McCaffrey healthy on a good team, like we're really seeing his true value. Like everyone saw him as like, oh, the number one fantasy player in the world, but like he's so good at everything else too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he averaged 5.6 yards per carry in a game where they knew he was running every single time. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying this to my dad when we were watching the game. It's so weird. The 49ers have a running back who is just as efficient catching the ball. Like you could put him outside the numbers and he would be just as efficient in the backfield. You also have a wide receiver who's just as efficient as a running back than a wide receiver, and then you have a fullback who can play both.
Yep.
Like it,
and then you have George Kittle.
Yeah, and George Kittle. Like I didn't even get to him yet.
And Debo.
I just talked about Debo,
Sorry.
the wide receiver who could run.
Oh.
Sorry, I have to name drop. So,
and then you get the running back who can catch and pass.
McCaffrey, Debo, and Juszczyk. The three most versatile players in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, might be. Other than like Taysom Hill.
True.
And Kyle Pitts.
I know you did not say that.
Kyle Pitts, he can play left tackle. He can play right tackle. He can play blocking tight end. He played every blocking position for the Falcons this year.
Put him at center next year and see how he does.
I am a Kyle Pitts fan. I do have to say.
Kyle Pitts is amazing. I joke about him playing left
it's just
tackle,
just a shame. It's just a shame he's stuck in such a garbage organization.
Hey.
I could say the same for Nick Chubb.
Sorry,
that's true though. That's true.
I would say this is coming from a Browns fan talking about garbage organization.
Somebody get Nick Chubb out of Cleveland.